Well, I know he was kind of brutal a little bit.
Well, his racial ideologies, and he never gave away of the militancy. The militancy stance.
But it's softened up a little bit after he went to them.
His delivery and his tone changed, but still the message was still the same: Black empowerment, self-defense, be proud of who you are. That's what stayed the same. After he went to Mecca.
Got it.
God, but where was I?
You were talking about the secretary of...
Yeah, the secretary, like Minister Farrakhan, he wrote this in Muhammad Speaks, which used to be the newspaper of the Nation of Islam, that hypocrites... What?
It's called Muhammad Speaks.
Muhammad Speaks, yes.
Hey, I can laugh at that, I'm Muslim. Muhammad Weekly.
Muhammad bi-monthly.
Fireside chat with Muhammad.
For the Muslim on the go. Oh, we're gonna get killed.
Muhammad Speaks.
That's what it was called, man. That's what it was called.
It's so casual.
Yes, Muhammad Speaks. They were talking about Elijah Muhammad. They weren't talking about, the Prophet Muhammad.
Oh, wait, I thought they were talking about the Prophet.
Probably, but I think they were...
That's why I'm laughing.
Well, they consider Elijah Muhammad a prophet, too.
Okay.
So
they're talking about Elijah, not like Muhammad.
Yeah, you know what? They changed it to last call. I think it's a hell of a lot better.
Yeah. They're like Christians coming out with like Jesus Weekly.
I think there is a Jesus Weekly.
Is there? It wouldn't surprise you if there was.
There probably is.
There probably is.
Yeah.
My uncle owns the rice.
Yeah, right.
My minister uncle.
Right. Let me buy some stock in that company.
So, yeah, he ended up... God, where were we? We're talking about Muhammad Speaks. Louis Farrakhan had later said that hypocrites like, in Muhammad Speaks, hypocrites like Malcolm should have their heads cut off.
Jesus.
In a paper. Imagine someone... You know what? Imagine Donald Trump going on...
Wait, so he said this before Malcolm was killed?
Yes. Imagine Donald Trump going on USA Today and saying that Bernie Sanders should have his head cut off.
And then he gets his ass killed.
And then Bernie Sanders gets his ass killed.
Maybe Trump's a bad example. I can see him saying something.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Trump will say anything to get the votes.
Imagine if Reagan came up on the news and talked about Jimmy Carter's head being cut off.
Yeah, we kind of mad.
But okay, so he said it, and
yeah, because it was a lot. Pretty much, they viewed him as a traitor. Malcolm X as a traitor. They accused him of being a traitor and said that he should be killed.
Traitor to whom?
Traitor to Elijah Muhammad and traitor to the Nation of Islam.
Because he was talking shit.
Yeah, because he was talking shit. He was talking possibly the fucking truth. And not only that, like, even when he was national spokesperson and going around setting up new temples all over the place, people were jealous of him. Mm-hmm. Elijah Muhammad's kids were jealous of him because they had thought that Elijah Muhammad spent more time with him, Malcolm X, as opposed to them. And also, like, Malcolm was so pious that he would have found out about the operations that were going on in the embezzlement. He would have immediately shut it down.
Mm. Okay, so there was definitely jealousy going on within the family. Jealousy going on within the organization.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and what point are you leading up to about the Nation of Islam being?
There's jealousy. Yeah, there's jealousy. There's jealousy around the Nation of Islam also being fed through the FBI. There's FBI memos that were declassified. They were saying that that needs to be some sort of pressure put on between Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X. And they were trying to find it, and they couldn't find it until they found out about Elijah Muhammad's extramarital affairs and other things, and people getting into Elijah Muhammad's head.
I wondered, the FBI is notorious for stuff like this, but do you think they could have been sort of involved in creating a rift between those two?
Yes.
Yeah?
And that's what the documentary is about too.
Interesting.
Because there's, like I told you, there's informants throughout the Nation of Islam. Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X's home have been wiretapped. There's various, like this John Ali, the National Secretary for the Nation of Islam, is an FBI informant.
So taking sort of a divide and conquer approach.
Divide and conquer.
Turn people against each other.
Yeah, because the FBI was really scared. The FBI was more scared of the Nation of Islam from their declassified documents than they were of Martin Luther King.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah,
actually. Okay.
So thoughts?
No, I mean, knowing the FBI and knowing the track, the history that they have with, especially during the 60s, with like Black Ops stuff, with stuff not only they did internet, like outside the United States, but stuff they did within the country.
Right.
That doesn't surprise me whatsoever. That doesn't mean that they killed him.
No, they didn't physically kill him. I think they're members. The documentary, even from my research, from what I've seen, points back to one particular mosque, and that's a mosque in Newark, New Jersey. That, and even from Thedrick Hayer's confession, that the 5 assassins came out of Newark, New Jersey. One of the guys that they pointed to that was a part of the assassination, who they actually was the shotgun man, and they gave a description of the shotgun man from witnesses that day, that he was this tall, almost 6'3", big burly guy wearing a trench coat, dark complexion. That is not Thomas Johnson's description. Thomas Johnson is a light-skinned man, 5'11", not stocky.
How does someone roll up into a convention with a sawed-off shotgun, kill the most important person in the room, and not immediately get ripped apart by the mob? How does that happen? How do you get out?
Distraction. And actually, if this is true, this is some bold-ass shit. Remember I told you there's a video of...
One of the dudes getting his ass
One dude getting... Actually, can you go to YouTube and pull that up?
Sure. Am I going to get flagged for YouTube? By YouTube for this?
No, it shouldn't. There is...
I'm going to be on a list.
The computer shuts down.
Yeah.
We are watching. We are not happy.
Let me see if I can bring it up
like
also.
FBI like alert.
Like, hey.
You see the red dot come on.
A Muslim who's traveling to Turkey soon, looking at stuff about Malcolm X.
Alert!
Alert.
Red light going on somewhere in Washington. What am I looking for?
The assassination of Malcolm X. Let's see if it's on here.
The speakers on that laptop is not very good, so if you're going to play it... It's
I don't want the video. I mean, the audio of it. I just want...
Assassination of Malcolm.
Let's see if I can find it. Hopefully it's on here.
You find it on Reddit.
Oh, for sure. Are you talking about the student uncovers lost Malcolm X tape?
No, it's a video of Thomas Hayers being dragged and beaten outside the Audubon Ballroom.
School Thomas beaten, dragged Malcolm X, and I bet it'll pop up.
Yeah.
How do you spell his last name?
Oh, let me bring it up.
Hayridge?
I'm sure if you just
Thalmadge, Talmadge, Hayer, Hayer. Sorry again, I'm butchering names. I'm kind of bad with names. You see any video?
There's no video, but...
There's no video. Okay, well, I'll describe it. There's a part of the video where he's literally getting the crap beat out of him, and the police are coming to take him away. And in the video, walks right past the camera, clear view for a millisecond, but you can clearly see it. A guy fitting the description of the shotgun guy, the guy that fired the shotgun at Malcolm X, walking clear across the camera like nothing had happened. It was chaos in that room when Malcolm X was shot. Mass chaos.
Well, I can only imagine, not just for the fact that he was assassinated, but just for people's own safety. There's a man with a shotgun and
and men with automatic or something.
Right.
Automatic
Yeah, that's just chaos.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking at footage of it says rare footage of the assassination of Malcolm X.
Right.
Anyways, not to divert too much from what we're talking. I mean, yeah, we don't want to just sit here.
Right, but you can clearly watch it. But there's something important that the guy that's pretty much narrating the documentary, funding the documentary, ends up finding that guy, and that guy pretty much had a long rap sheet, but had got out of prison and become sort of a community leader in Newark, New Jersey. He was actually so popular that when Cory Booker was running for re-election of mayor of Newark,
yeah,
he's in his re-election video.
Oh my God!
The guy that might have murdered Malcolm X is associated with Cory Booker, and Cory Booker knew him.
Okay, so it's wait. So this guy is one of the guys who was convicted?
No, one of the guys that weren't convicted. He was named by one of the.
He was named by the first guy.
Yeah, Hayer.
Yeah.
He was named by him as being the actual assassin.
Right. Okay. So Cory Booker killed Malcolm X.
No, Cory Booker didn't kill Malcolm X. Cory Booker killed my hopes and dreams, but he didn't kill Malcolm X.
What you're saying is, okay, so that part covers the sort of how the FBI was involved in putting a divergence between the Nation of Islam and Malcolm X.
Yeah, and the New York PD too.
Yeah.
Through their Red Scare. No, what was it? Red Squads. And like we've been to leftist meetings and hearing the history. We heard the history of the Red Squads and stuff like that, and the Nation of Islam too.
So, I guess my question is, if this information has been out for a while, why is this documentary gaining so much traction,
because
why now?
Because it was kind of especially Newark, it was kind of an open secret. Like the guy I described, the community leader, his name escapes me right now. If you go to the documentary, he tells you his name and everything. It was kind of like a myth that he might have done it. Possibly a myth. It was kind of open secret. Also, New York PD and the New York District Attorney's Office at the time did not care at all. They just got who they got, and that was it. They did not like Malcolm X.
Not only did they not like Malcolm X, but when you don't want as the police department of one of the biggest cities in the world, in America, you don't want to be embarrassed that you can't find a killer of.
It's not the fact that you can't find the killer, is that you don't care to find the killer, and also that you've been surveying this guy for the longest period of time, And you don't want to let him know, like I told you, like Malcolm said, security was a undercover New York police officer.